Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. I was recently in my local Walmart just checking out the camping section as I tend to do. And I came across a pretty cool looking cook set. And when I found out it was only 64 bucks, and although that sounds a little steep, I think you'll agree when you see the product, it's definitely worth it. I had to pick one up. So stay tuned and we're gonna check out the Stryker 200 multi-fuel stove from Camp Chef. Thanks for watching, guys. Now, one of my most popular videos here on the channel is about the Jetboil flash cook system and whether or not it's worth the money. Now, I definitely think that it is, and that video says so, but I've also wanted a little bit larger system similar to this, and I've had a hard time pulling the trigger at 130, 140 bucks. My only real problem with the flash is that I'd like something with a little bit bigger volume in case I'm out car camping or doing something with the kids. I've looked at several systems from a company called Fire Maple. We've done some other reviews from Fire Maple here on the channel, and I've almost pulled the trigger a few times. So this is the Stryker 200 multi-fuel cook kit by Camp Chef. Dimensions are 5.5 by 5.5 by 9. Weight is a surprising 19.4 ounces. You can also make it lighter by taking out a couple pieces if you really want to that you may not necessarily need. The pot volume is 1.3 liters, which is really nice. It has a built-in piezo igniter. I'll show you guys that. It also has this kind of classic heat ring technology, as you can see around the bottom there. That's what helps disperse the heat evenly and really helps this be more efficient. It does have a multi-fuel option, which I'll show you as well. It has a really nice insulated sleeve, so even if it's boiling hot, you can grab it. It does have measurements inside of the pot and some element of built-in wind resistance. So let's take a look at the different pieces. Right here you can see this very interesting little latch system. You just unlatch it, okay, and it pops right back on. You would think initially maybe that's not gonna last, but I actually think that that will, as long as you're careful with it. This opens up and you've got your top. Okay, the top is interesting. It's see-through, which is actually nice. A lot of times you can't tell if things are boiling. It does have a little drain spout there if you need it. This is for the propane side of things. You open up these little wings like this and your propane bottle fits right on top like that. So that's pretty cool. We'll put that to the side, show you how that works in a second. This is the burner. You just flip out the control handle, and it's pretty standard, as you can see. It does have a built-in piezo igniter like I showed you guys. Very simple to control. And at the bottom, it has this little holder or stand for your fuel. We've got here is just a standard fuel bottle. Pops on there very securely, just like that. It's actually very tight, which is nice. Just pop it off. Some of these will just kind of fall off. This one works pretty darn well. It does also come with this little adapter. This is how you plug it up to your propane. So you got your propane, you just screw this on. And then from there, it's the same as the top to this little isobutane. Let me show you guys how you get this to fit together. Now, one thing to note, if you're gonna try to put all this together, one of the things you love, of course, is that you can put the fuel bottle in there. There's only one way to do that, and you have to be careful because this particular brand, this Coleman brand, I cannot get inside of this ring. Now, I think I could if I forced it, but it has to seat in here to fit. If you get this MSR one, it's just a little bit smaller, and you see you can get it to lock in just like that. You have to get it to lock in like that or it won't fit. If you get it to lock in, and you put this in, then you can put the top on. You have to get it to, there you go, just like that. If you have this on, it won't fit. Put this on, it will fit. Close it, you are good to go. Just like that, with the fuel in. You gotta make sure the fuel you get will work. The MSR works, and the larger Jetboil will also fit, but the Coleman will not, so be real careful. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna boil some water. We're gonna see if there's a big difference between using the isobutane and the propane. I do wanna show you guys, if you can see it, really nice markings on the inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4 cups, which is pretty awesome. You should be able to boil up to 4 cups in here. The Jetboil flash is only 2 cups, something to note. We're gonna put it on top of some isobutane first. There we go. I'll show you how easily you can get it started. There's your flame pattern. Much like the Jetboil, you can lower it some, but it is not real good at simmering, okay? You can lower it pretty low like that. Will be very susceptible to the wind, just like that. So it's not the best for simmering, it's really just for boiling. So we'll put our pot on here, lock it into place. Let's see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water with this isobutane. Turn it all the way up, and let's see what we get. All right, guys, 3 minutes, 18 seconds. That's a pretty good time. Just to see, we're gonna hook this up to the propane and see if there's any difference on a boil time for 2 cups of water, 3 minutes, 18 seconds. One of the nice things about these two is that this just finished and it's quite hot still, but you can grab the plastic base and you don't have any issues whatsoever. So we are back with our propane. Let's see if we get much of a difference. All right, 2 cups of water. Man, I tell you what, guys, and you can see it took a second. Sometimes it lags on going from 211 to 212, and I didn't hit the button twice. Anyway, y'all could see 2 minutes, 3 seconds. 2 minutes, 3 seconds. So we're looking at a pretty big difference, and I'm pretty surprised. You could hear the propane had a little bit different sound, a little beefier sound to it. Maybe I can let y'all listen here. And we're talking about basically over a minute difference. The propane is a minute faster than the isobutane. Obviously it burns hotter. Not necessarily surprising, but kind of a bummer, because if we could have the smaller propane canisters, we could get a faster boil. Now I have to be pretty honest, I'm very happy with this product, especially at the price of $64. Now it's not small, and like I said in my Jetboil video, I've never taken that particular kit out on a backpacking trip, and I definitely would not take this one. It's not from lack of function, it's simply just too big. So when do I envision using it? Well, obviously car camping. I also love taking stoves with me when I travel, whether it be staying at a hotel or a home somewhere. Having the opportunity or the option to boil my own water quickly is really nice. I also think it would be great for scout trips with my son. If you guys have any other ideas of where it would be useful, leave them down below for everybody. So let's talk about a couple of the pros that I see with this system. Honestly, it's pretty low weight for its size. It is lighter in the hand than I think you would expect. It's pretty nice because it's dual fuel. It comes with the adapter for propane, and you can also use the isobutane. It's a larger volume than most of the Jetboil systems. It's pretty fuel efficient, and that insulated sleeve really adds a lot of comfort when you're using it either to drink out of, to eat out of. You can hold that insulated sleeve and it's very, very comfortable to the touch. As far as the cons go, obviously it's very bulky. It's bigger than a lot of these cook systems, and that's why I probably wouldn't put it inside of a pack where I'm trying to keep space at a premium. Also, the propane side of it, it doesn't fit inside. And of course, these large propane bottles are hard to imagine even fitting inside of a cook kit. But if you're trying to keep things compact, that whole functionality as far as the propane goes kind of gets thrown out the window. I think you would only use that if you were in a stationary setting or car camping type setting. Lastly, it's also not very wind resistant. You would expect it to be, but I've looked at the Jetboil in the past and it's not very wind resistant, and that's a little surprising. This one also suffers in the wind, so if you're going to have a lot of high winds, you would think maybe this would work. You definitely want to keep it as protected as possible to make it most efficient. Now, I've seen this exact cook kit online from anywhere from $100 to $130, so I think that Walmart price of $64 is a pretty good deal. There were 2 at my Walmart. I looked at Walmart online, they're sold out. So it may be something where it's not easy to find, but you might check your local Walmart to see if they have them. If you can't find it, I'll leave a link down below to the Fire Maple product from Amazon. It's about $64, $65, and it looks to me to be exactly the same. I don't know if the Fire Maple comes with the propane kit, but a lot of the Fire Maples do come with an extra support on top that you can use other pots besides just the pod that comes with the kit itself. For $64, I really think you're getting a lot of stove, a lot of functionality, and if you're interested in one of these types of kits that kind of compresses down, I think it's pretty hard to beat this one. Not sure if you guys are aware, but I have an entire playlist just on stoves. We're gonna add this one to that list, so make sure you check it down below. It'll also be up here in the cards at some point during this video. Do me a big favor, guys. If you like the video, stop right now. Hit the thumbs up down below. Really helps spread things across YouTube. I know a lot of people that watch the videos aren't subscribed. Maybe this will be the one. You finally hit that subscription button. If you do, I really appreciate it. If you want to be absolutely sure you don't miss any videos, hit the ding dong bell and you'll be the first to know. It is a hot one here in Louisiana, guys. It is hot, hot, hot. Making our way through summer, enjoying it the best we can indoors because it is too hot to get outside. As always, guys, I appreciate you checking out the Paleo Hiker MD channel. Stay tuned for more videos soon.